In the vast digital ecosystem, websites have evolved into sophisticated psychological manipulation machines, weaponizing design principles to control user behavior with remarkable precision. Every click, scroll, and interaction is meticulously engineered to exploit fundamental cognitive vulnerabilities, transforming seemingly neutral interfaces into powerful persuasion engines. These aren't random design choices, but calculated strategies rooted in deep psychological research, targeting the subconscious mechanisms that drive human decision-making. Tech companies invest millions in understanding how visual cues, color psychology, and strategic interface placement can subtly guide users toward predetermined outcomes. Color selection represents one of the most potent psychological manipulation techniques. Blues communicate trustworthiness and stability, reds generate urgency and excitement, greens suggest growth and safety, each carefully chosen to trigger specific emotional responses. Major platforms like Amazon and Facebook don't randomly select their color palettes. Every shade is strategically designed to create subliminal psychological nudges. Social proof mechanisms represent another profound behavioral influence strategy. Those seemingly innocuous, trending now notifications, and X people purchase this indicators tap directly into our evolutionary herd mentality, creating unconscious pressure to conform. By demonstrating that others have already made a specific choice, websites leverage our innate desire to align with perceived group consensus. Scarcity tactics further amplify this psychological manipulation, introducing artificial time constraints and limited availability messages that hijack our primal fear of missing out. Countdown timers, only 3 left warnings, and exclusive offer notifications compel users to make immediate decisions before rational analysis can intervene. Button placement becomes another sophisticated psychological weapon. Designers meticulously map user eye movement patterns, positioning call-to-action buttons precisely where they'll generate maximum visual and emotional impact. A slightly larger, buy now button in a warmer color isn't just aesthetic, it's a calculated attempt to redirect attention and trigger impulsive responses. Infinite scrolling represents perhaps the most insidious psychological design trick, creating addictive content consumption loops that override our natural stopping mechanisms. By removing clear demarcation points, social media platforms and content sites continuously stimulate the brain's reward circuits, making disengagement progressively more challenging. Personalization algorithms elevate manipulation to unprecedented levels, constructing hyper-targeted experiences that feel eerily tailored while simultaneously narrowing users' perceived choices. These systems track every interaction, building intricate psychological profiles that predict and influence behavior with remarkable accuracy. Dark patterns, intentionally deceptive design elements, represent the most aggressive manifestation of these manipulation techniques. Confusing navigation, misleading button placements, and deliberately obfuscated opt-out mechanisms are designed to trick users into taking actions they didn't initially intend. Understanding these techniques isn't about condemning technology, but empowering ourselves as digital consumers. By recognizing these subtle psychological mechanisms, we transform from passive participants to active, informed navigators of the digital landscape. Awareness becomes our most potent defense against invisible manipulation. The next time you browse a website, pause and critically examine, am I genuinely making this choice, or is the design subtly guiding my decision? Every click you make online is a carefully orchestrated psychological dance, and you're not leading. Have you ever wondered why certain websites seem to know exactly what you want before you do? Welcome to the hidden world of digital manipulation, where design isn't just about looks, it's a sophisticated weapon targeting your subconscious mind. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on how websites hack your brain, revealing the invisible persuasion techniques that shape your online behavior without you even realizing it. The digital landscape is a battlefield of psychological warfare, and you're the unsuspecting target. Tech companies have transformed websites into precision instruments of influence, using principles from cognitive psychology, neuroscience, and behavioral economics to guide your every move. These aren't just random design choices, they're calculated strategies engineered to trigger specific mental responses. Consider how Amazon recommends products, how Netflix suggests shows, or how social media platforms keep you scrolling endlessly. These aren't accidents, they're meticulously crafted experiences designed to hijack your decision-making processes. Let's dive deep into the most powerful psychological manipulation techniques used by websites worldwide. First up, the scarcity principle. Humans are hardwired to desire what seems rare or limited. Websites exploit this instinctive response by displaying messages like "only 3 rooms left" or "limited time offer" to create artificial urgency. When you see these notifications, your brain's fear of missing out or FOMO kicks into high gear. Suddenly, that hotel room or product isn't just a choice, it's an opportunity you can't afford to miss. Booking platforms like Booking.com are masters of this technique. They'll show you how many people are currently viewing a property, displaying messages like "in high demand" or "booked 5 times today." This isn't just information. It's a psychological trigger designed to accelerate your decision-making. The scarcity principle taps into our primitive survival instincts, making us believe that if something is limited, it must be valuable. Next, let's explore social proof, another powerful psychological mechanism. Humans are inherently social creatures who look to others for validation. Websites leverage this by prominently displaying customer reviews, ratings, and testimonials. When you see hundreds of positive reviews, your brain automatically assumes the product or service must be trustworthy. E-commerce giants like Amazon have perfected this technique. Their review systems aren't just informative. They're sophisticated psychological tools that transform stranger opinions into compelling social signals. A product with thousands of 5-star reviews feels inherently more attractive than one with few or no reviews. But it goes deeper than mere numbers. The specific language used in reviews triggers emotional responses. Words like life-changing, amazing, or must-have create psychological anchors that influence your perception. Your brain doesn't just read these reviews, it internalizes them, subtly reshaping your purchasing decisions. The third manipulation technique is the paradox of choice. Counterintuitively, more options don't make us happier, they overwhelm us. Websites strategically limit choices to prevent decision paralysis. Netflix, for instance, doesn't just show you every movie ever made. Instead, it curates personalized recommendations, making selection feel effortless. By reducing cognitive load, these platforms make decision-making feel intuitive rather than exhausting. Color psychology plays a crucial role too. Web designers aren't just picking colors that look good, they're selecting hues that trigger specific emotional and psychological responses. Red signals urgency and excitement, blue represents trust and stability, green suggests growth and harmony. Every color is a strategic choice designed to influence your subconscious reactions. Take buy now buttons. They're often bright red or orange to create a sense of immediacy and excitement. These aren't random design choices. They're calculated psychological interventions. Anchoring is another fascinating technique. By presenting a higher-priced option first, websites make subsequent choices seem more reasonable. A $500 laptop suddenly feels like a bargain when displayed next to a $1,200 model. This technique exploits our brain's tendency to rely heavily on the first piece of information encountered. Finally, intermittent variable rewards, the same mechanism that makes gambling addictive, keep us endlessly scrolling through social media. Each notification, each like, each new message provides a tiny dopamine hit, creating a psychological loop that keeps us constantly engaged. Understanding these techniques doesn't mean you're immune, it means you're informed. By recognizing how websites manipulate your psychology, you can make more conscious, intentional choices online. Stay aware, stay critical, and remember, in the digital world, you're always being subtly nudged. The question is, are you ready to take back control? Have you ever wondered why certain websites seem to know exactly what you want, almost before you do? In the digital world, your choices are being silently orchestrated by invisible psychological design tricks that manipulate your every click. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the secret strategies tech companies use to control your